What is up, car addicts? In this video, we're going to be talking about the new Double Money event week and Triple Money as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for November 21st through November 27th, 2019. So, unfortunately, the Peyote Gasser, which is the last casino drip feed car, did not come out today or last week either. It's really sad at this point. I'm not sure why they keep delaying it. I did go ahead and DM Tez Funds 2 on Twitter about this, and he told me that he thinks it should come out next Thursday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it does release on Thursday. I'm hoping it does. I mean, I highly doubt they would just scrap the car altogether. That really wouldn't make much sense. So the current podium vehicles you can see in the background is the Benefactor Krieger. This car is normally about $2.9 million, which makes it the most expensive non-weaponized car in the game. I highly suggest attempting to win this one because it's in the top 2 best around for supercar racing. It has a higher top speed than all the Bugattis in the game, and it handles like a full-on track race car. And on top of that, it's all-wheel drive, so it's super easy to drive, and you rarely ever spin out like other rear-wheel drive cars like the Emirates, for example. If you already own the Krieger, I suggest still trying to win it. And then you can sell the Krieger you purchased before, and you can see here that mine sells for almost 1.9 million. So again, winning this car from the casino is a must whether you have it or not. Alright, so to start off with the property discounts, there's 40% off the CEO offices and the CEO office garages, and even the upgrades for the garages as well. So let's say you have a CEO office already but no office garage, you can add the garage floors to it for 40% off. Or let's say you're tired of the garage theme you have in your CEO garage and you want to renovate it to make it look different, maybe different lighting or different floors and all that stuff, we can renovate it for 40% off as well. We have 50% off the Special Cargo CEO crate warehouses. So for those of you who grind these CEO crates a lot, there's a great opportunity to buy one of these warehouses at half price. Moving on to vehicle discounts, we have a lot of them. And surprisingly, they're all exclusive to the Pegassi brand, which is Lamborghini, for some reason. So it's pretty interesting the way they did that. The first one here is 35% off the Toros. This is the fastest vehicle for the SUV races and has good customization options as well. So definitely buy one if you don't have it already. Next, we have 35% off the Tesseract. Due to this car having the slow handling flags, which means it goes slow over any bump or road imperfection, therefore I don't recommend buying this one. Moving on, we have 35% off the Torero. This car is not very good for sports classic races, but if you like the way it looks, it's not a bad car in general to drive and customize. We also have 35% off the Infernus Classic. Again, this car is not very good for sports classic races because of the handling, but it is a Lamborghini Diablo, right, with the doors that go up. It's a cool car if you want something that is, really cool looking. Moving along, we have 35% off the Tempesta. This car has good acceleration and good handling, but the top speed is lower than a Zentorno. Its top speed is almost on par with an electric car, really, making it very slow in supercar races. It's not that great as an all-round car. It's just missing that top end. We also have 35% off the Pegassi Reaper. This car is not very useful at all unless you like the way it looks, and it's quite expensive as well. It's not a cheap car. I don't really see a need to own it. We also have 35% off the Osiris. About 4 years ago, this used to be the best all-around supercar for racing. Oh, have times changed. It's now somewhere in the middle of the pack for supercar races. It's, with all the cars we've gotten over the years, it's not very that good anymore. It's a very expensive car, and I honestly don't recommend buying it at this moment in time in GTA. And speaking of old best supercars, we have 35% off the Zentorno, which is the most famous car in GTA in my opinion, as it was literally the best all-around supercar for racing back in 2014. And was extremely overused in GTA, as literally almost everybody had one if you guys remember who used to play GTA back in the day. At this price, it's not a bad purchase if you want to own one again. We also have 35% off the Monroe. Not a good all-around car for sports classic races. It does have good top speed, but really bad acceleration and really bad handling, and it literally has no customization options, so I don't recommend buying it. We also have 35% off the Vaca, one of the worst performing supercars in the game, but it's a very good looking car in my opinion, and for around 150k, I think it's a very good deal if you just want it for the looks. And lastly, for the normal cars, we have 35% off the Infernus. Again, this car is not a good car for supercar races and barely has any customization. It really just has a spoiler upgrade and nothing else. So I really don't recommend buying this one unless you're doing one of those pop tire speed glitches, if you guys remember those that I posted a while ago or something like that. Moving on to the Warstock website, we have 35% off the old Oppressor. Keep in mind that you need to own an MOC or Avenger to customize this bike and put missiles on it. And for that missiles upgrade, you will need to unlock it using the research in the bunker before you can apply it in your MOC or Avenger. The Oppressor Mark II is a much better option in my opinion because you don't need to do any of the bunker research for the upgrades. However, there's always a catch. To customize that one, you need a nightclub and a terabyte with a specialized workshop upgrade. So they both have their own paywalls to customize them, but the Mark II is obviously better as an all-round vehicle, but it's not on discount right now, so either wait for a discount, or pretty sure most of you already have one already. It's been on discount multiple times already. And also keep in mind that you will get an extra 10% off the vehicle discounts I just showed for being a Twitch Prime member. As I get that question a lot, I'll leave the steps in the pinned comment to become a Twitch Prime member. Moving on to the triple money and double money stuff, we have triple money and triple RP on the adversary mode Motor Wars. We also have double money and RP on the adversary mode Hardest Target and the adversary mode Power Play. We also have double money and RP on VIP work, and double money and RP on CEO Associate / Bodyguard salary. So meaning when you play with your friend that's a CEO, you're in a CEO, you guys mess around in sessions, that little bit of money you get every now and then, it's double money for that, even though it's not really that much anyways, but at least it's something. And lastly, we have the RC Bandito Time Trial Little Soul Park. Again, Rockstar's just repeating the same 10 time trials over and over for the RC Bandito ones. This week's normal time trial is Raton Canyon. And this week's premium race is Route 68. This race is a very easy one and it's forced on muscle car class. The whole thing is pretty much full throttle. Just be careful with some of the guardrails on the side of the road. I recommend the Pisswasher Dominator or the Hellfire for that one, as they both have the highest top speeds in the muscle cars class. Anyways guys, hope this was helpful. Maybe there's a vehicle or property you're interested in getting / customizing. Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.